Hey everyone, it's Sarah, and today we are making Snuffle mats. Snuffle mats are a really simple do-it-yourself project that is kid-friendly. And the reason that we're doing this is to provide an enriching and mentally stimulating activity for your dogs to exhibit independent time. Dogs love using their nose and seeking out food, so this is a great way to do that. Now to help me today, I've got my children with me. This is my son Liam and my daughter Lorelai. So they're gonna help me put these items together. There are only 3 supplies that you need to make these Snuffle mats. But before I get into what those 3 items are, please, if you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button as well and ring that bell to receive notification when we release more content just like this to provide a more enriching life for your dog. Okay, so supply-wise, all we need are scissors, just basic everyday shears. I have fleece, which I picked up at the local craft store, and then just these rubber mats right here. These are rubber sink mats that I got on Amazon for about $5 a piece. And that is all of the supplies that you need to get started. So I went ahead and pre-cut some strips out. The strips are about 6 inches in length, but it really doesn't matter. They can be anywhere from 5 to 7 inches, so just cut them out. They don't have to be pretty. And so here's 3 piles here. We picked some various colors. Now the colors don't really matter either. Dogs see in hues of colors anywhere from the blue spectrum to the yellow spectrum, but pick something fun for you because it's all about seeking and it's a puzzle game for them to find different food that's gonna be all throughout these mats when we're done. So all you need to do to make these, you can see I have some tied already here, is take your fleece, run it through the hole, and you're just gonna tie one simple knot. This is the most uncomplicated activity ever, right guys? And you're going to do these knots all the way around, all through each and every one of these holes. Now, you'll see here, I have a little something different. I've got a double square patch here, and this is because I'm going to provide a different enriching pocket for my dog. This way, they have to push it around a little bit differently than they will the other pieces of fleece to seek out and find the food and get rewarded for that. So, we know how to make the strips. Let me show you real quick how to make this little pocket and we can get going. All right, so here I just have one piece of material that I'm gonna fold in half. The reason I'm folding it in half and cutting it while it's in half is because I want both sides of the material to be equal. You can see just like this pocket here. So you need a top and you need a bottom. Now, in order to cut the holes to tie it with and the holes for the dog to access the treat with, you're simply gonna fold it in half, make a cut almost to the edge but not quite, and then you're gonna fold it in the opposite direction and make another cut almost to the edge but not quite. So now you have your center pocket piece where the dog's gonna put their nose in and seek out that yummy treat. Now for the edges, this is really simple. We're gonna do this the same way. We're just gonna fold the edge in like so and make a little slit. You do this all the way around your top square or rectangle. So once I'm done with that, all I'm gonna do is put this wherever I want it. You can put it anywhere on your Snuffle mat. I would recommend putting your pocket down first because then it's easier to tie everything else all the way around it. So for this Snuffle mat here, I'm gonna pick a corner location again as well. Now you'll notice that I didn't cut the bottom. The only part on the bottom that you have to cut is the corners so that you can tie all the way through. So I'll go ahead and quickly fold up the corners to my bottom piece as well. Again, these don't have to match. There's no exact science to this. It's okay if it's a little bit off. It makes it even slightly more challenging for the dogs to get it if it is. All right, so I've lined my pockets up. I'm gonna push my fleece through the pockets, both sides, and then through the corner piece, wherever I wanna tie this pocket in, and tie that one same knot, just the same as I did with the one that isn't attached to the pocket. All right, you guys ready to get to tying?
Yep.
Let's do it. All right, here's your Snuffle mat, Lorelai. Liam, here's yours. Put it down. All right, so now we've got the finished product. I'm just fluffing it up so that the treats will be a little harder to find, having it nice and fluffy like this. You'll notice that these are really tightly tied together, so the knots are nice and close, giving you lots and lots of fleece for them to sift through. So the next thing that we're gonna do now is load it up with some food. Kibble is a really good option. I feed my dogs fresh food, but I still buy kibble for treats occasionally. But it's very tiny, so it's easy to hide in the actual mat itself. So you wanna pull it apart and get some pieces down there by the knots, and then you'll re-fluff it again once you get some treats down in there. All right, so we're gonna load this up, and we're gonna see what Blue Ivy thinks about it. Now remember, we have that little pocket that we made in here too. So I'm gonna load up my little pocket back here on this side. I'm just gonna hide some treats in the corners of each of these little pockets like so. Spread it back, and then we'll cover it up with some of the fluff from the fleece so she has to find it. What do you think? Blue here? 6? Good. 3. So that's it. This is such a simple and fast, easy project that you can do at home with the kids to provide additional enrichment for your dog. Remember, they need mental stimulation every single day as well as independent play. Thanks so much for watching. Remember to hit the like button if you like this video. Please hit subscribe and ring the bell to receive notifications when we release more content to provide information as to how to provide the most enriching life for your dog possible.